Start with this video first.
It's a long ass video.
It is a long ass video. It's called Pure.
Bass player is
Is there hot chicks in it?
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Bass player is horrible.
Oh, yeah, there's one hot chick in it.
Shh.
Told you.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's going down on the chick, too.
That's how you end the video, bro.
That's how you end it.
Wait, are you going down on her?
And it was some kind of lingus.
First of all, are you going down on her? Second, who the fuck is that? Because I'm down to go down on her, too.
Inquiring minds want to know. That is the fabulous and talented Janelle Mastema, great friend of ours, model.
I would hope so.
How do I make her a great friend of
artist.
mine?
Show up to her events.
Ooh, that's what you got to do.
Great performance artist, beautiful soul.
God damn, dude, that was a very...
Life provided by Mar 81? What? Dude, did you know you did that?
That's Marco Tucson right there.
Oh, the lights.
No,
bro.
you're
the lights.
in the
Yeah, the
credits.
lights. You're in
Oh,
the
really? I
credits.
got credit on that shit? I didn't even fucking read it.
You provided the lights. It
Fuck
says
is-
Edward,
Yeah.
Edward, who the fuck is Edward Transylvania?
That's exactly.
the
That's
coolest
it.
motherfucker.
Can I
you've
change
ever
my
heard
name
of.
to that?
Motherfucker
Can I
you've
be
ever heard of.
Gerardo Transylvania? That'll be the shit, right? What's your name? Gerardo.
No, but you could be.
Transylvania.
You could be Gerardo Tranny-vania.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. You
I
can
like
be a
that.
tranny.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
On that note, I want to start off with tranny music.
Down.
Tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists. Other psychiatrists.
Other psychiatrist
Hold on.
pigs radio episode. Are we going with 5 or 305?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I forgot, man.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, Pete hasn't been here, and I just don't care to fucking count.
No, this has to be.
Don't care or don't know?
Well,
Look,
there's
I
two.
failed math, dude. So yeah, I don't care to fucking count at all, brother. Fuck all
Wait,
that.
what were we gonna say, Pete?
It's because we jumped a couple weeks when we didn't, then we did, then we didn't.
We took one fucking we took 3 weeks
I know,
off.
I know, but that's
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, you're
all-
fucking
that's-
stupid.
that's-
It's episode
We
305.
That's
took 3
all it
weeks
takes.
off. You showed up, then you didn't, then
Episode
you did, then
3000.
you didn't.
3,000.
We are on 3,005 episodes, guys. It's Pigs fucking Radio.
Right.
This is the last show of 20. What year are we in? 2018.
2018.
You don't even know the fucking year.
I'm
Fuck
super
yeah.
excited
Or
to start
high.
off fucking to end this year with this fucking band tonight. Let me tell you. Pigs
right.
Radio's been through fucking all kinds of crazy shit. We've been hijacked. We've been fucking jerked off. We've been all kinds of shit. But tonight,
We get experimented on.
we get experimented on.
Right.
A very good friend of the show. We've been fucking around with Mr. Edward Transylvania for many fucking years.
Yes.
He
Been a
is
big supporter of
he's the
podcast,
pinnacle
yeah.
of rock and roll here.
the show.
Edward, thank you for coming back down to Pigs. Now,
You guys.
the only way he was able to come on was that if I actually gave him Brando bucks, and he accepted. So now I have to give him Brando bucks.
Yeah, they buy you a plastic cup of nothing.
Boo!
The Spike Special.
Only accepted where Brandos are
my
located.
God, I wish it was a Spike special. I miss fucking Terry 1 and 2's drinks. Actually, Terry 1.
I miss Spikes. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
miss
As
Spikes,
dingy
dude.
as
That was
that
like-
place was, and
that
as
was a home away from
gross
home,
as the
man.
fucking bathroom was,
Two Spikes.
To
Two
Spikes.
Two Spikes.
There you
Que
go.
viva Spikes.
Cheers.
I don't
I
know
went
what
there,
we're
I went
talking
there
about,
like
fuck,
once.
whatever.
That was it.
It's
Yeah,
Too
dude.
far.
What was it? What's it called?
It was the best place to piss on the floor. That's all I gotta say. Dude. Since then, I Yeah. haven't been able to piss on the floor right.
What, well, hold
anymore.
on. Give me a second. What the fuck is Spikes?
Well, if you don't know, then you don't know.
Then you don't need to know.
Yeah, but I need to know.
You don't, because you
No,
weren't
don't.
there. You didn't live it.
You didn't live
Fuck
it. You
it.
didn't experience
Spikes.
it.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Spikes buckets. I don't need to know, but fuck it. We know.
Just toast to it.
Yeah, just.
Fuck it, fuck it. It's
Uh,
not
but-
there anymore.
By the way, the Pigs Radio universe is on fire already. We have Dark Crystal sending out some shout outs to Edward and me. Oh, and the Undercover Ninja as well.
Who'd you
Look
say?
at that.
Meth Crystal?
Dark Crystal.
Oh.
Hola, Dark Crystal, one of the
What's
best LA DJs.
You can actually catch her on January 20th at the Airliner. Make sure you guys come out that day.
One of your shows?
Martin Luther King.
And also,
You're
on
gonna be blessed.
and also on February 2nd at the Airliner for
Oh.
Club Vicious.
Oh.
Is
Who's
the band playing?
Who's playing?
I can't announce it just yet.
Ah, boo.
But stay tuned.
Is it that big?
Just like my cock.
Ooh.
So it's gotta be a
Joe, verify that, Joe.
me
matinee show.
horny.
Joe, confirm that, Joe. There's nothing to confirm.
Ah. All right. I know we had you guys once before. Actually, you guys actually played a Pigs Radio, one of our anniversaries.
At Spikes.
Pigs Radio Pactastrophe at Spikes. This is many, many moons ago. Now, are we at the same exact lineup or have we changed?
Same lineup.
Never
Same-
changed.
Same lineup same lineup, and we also played your event at Vertigo's.
That
The
many,
classic
many,
Vertigo.
many years ago.
Yeah, what year was that?
All right, tell you what. Let's get your name, what you do in the band,
Art, guitar.
and your best dinosaur impression. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
I like
Barely
that
trying Saurus Rex. I
That was
like
like
that
a
shit.
Triceratops.
I was gonna say more like fucking Frankenstein, but close enough.
It's very Boris Karloff. Very Boris Karloff.
All right, next.
Larry played drums.
What's up, Larry? What's your best dinosaur impression?
Roar.
Roar.
That is Larry.
What is that? Land
Very sophisticated dinosaur.
That sounds more like the
Smarter
Cowardly
source.
Lion in
That's
The
the
Wizard of
last
Oz.
Land Before Time type of
No,
dinosaur.
that's more like the Cowardly Lion
Land Before
in,
Time,
in The Wizard of Oz.
And Mr. Rock and Roll doesn't need any introduction, but let's hear it anyway.
That's a vampire dinosaur.
And my name is
Shakespeareosaurus.
Edward Transylvania.
Shakespeare sword. I like that.
The coolest motherfucker you never heard of.
That is true.
Edward Transylvania vocals.
Vocals, Edward Transylvania. By the way, that was an awesome fucking dinosaur impression. No one has ever touched like Shakespeare as you have tonight.
That is true.
Yeah, you just became Oscar nominated.
Really? I'm coming up to that?
You mean
compete
Oscar?
with him? Yeah. I got to compete with him.
Yeah, you got to, man. Come on. You're right next to him.
I play bass.
What's
My
up,
name is
bass?
Joe.
Joe Beefcake.
Joe Beefcake. Ooh.
Joe Beefs.
Joe Beefs. Scarysaurus Rex for sure.
I thought that was more like kicking the Nutasaurus.
Like Gigi Allen.
Shit hurts.
No, that sounded more like Gigi Allen.
G.G. Allensaurus.
So welcome, guys. Experiment Perilous. I want to get that shit right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking so hard to pronounce.
I know.
If you're stupid, it's hard to pronounce.
I'm stupid. Can you spell that shit for us?
Joe.
You can't.
P-E-R-I-L-O-U-S.
Hold on.
P-R-I-L-O-U-S.
Let's try that again.
P-R-I-L-O-U-S.
Ooh. Now, I was looking up the band not so long ago, and I came up across this movie. Did you name this band after a movie?
Margaret Carpenter novel and starring the lovely, beautiful Hedy Lamarr. Yes.
And what about that movie possessed you to name your band after it?
Well, there was this theater in East LA called the Golden Gate Theater. Every weekend they would show classic films. When I was a boy, I'd go there often with my father. And one of the last movies I saw there was Dracula, because during October they would show creature features like Frankenstein.
All the Universal monsters.
All the Universal monsters. And one of the last films I saw there was Dracula with my father before he passed. He passed a little after that. But before that, he would take me with him every time. So one of the films that was playing was Experiment Perilous. And I think I was like 4 years old. But when I saw that film, Hedy I was instant love. I was captivated by her. And my long love and appreciation for her work began then. And I've, to this day, collected all her work. And it's a great novel, too, by Margaret Carpenter. And it just sounded really cool, too, Experiment Perilous. And the cool thing about working with these guys, when we create stuff, we don't limit ourselves. So it's kind of like the word experiment is perfect because we're very experimental in sound, I'd say. And Perilous, because if you ever seen us live, we're a live band and we fucking bring it like a motherfucker.
That's dangerous.
Did you say 4 years old? 4 years?
Yeah, when I was 4 years old.
This was like what, in the 18th century?
Yeah, like what was that in vampire years?
Did you guys have films back in those days?
Well, it was
you
all,
guys saw Shakespeare.
it was all played out.
Oh, you're
yeah,
talking about Shakespeare.
I'm talking about Shakespeare. Yeah.
That was like one
By the
vampire
way,
year.
yeah. By the way, I remember Dante once saying, "One day there's going to be this real prickhead of an asshole born," and it was Joe.
Joe.
Fantastic.
Joe, you've been picked on by this guy all night. Is this how it is? Like, do you go home and cry to yourself?
The
Like,
way it works
They're like a
between me and
couple.
him is that he's like my older brother.
okay.
And that's the way it's been for the last 18 fucking years.
Aren't you the
So
same
how did-
age?
Between me and
It's
him,
more like I'm his father.
Eddie, you're
between me
older.
and him, he's always consistently
So-
just that's just the way we are.
The age
Like, we
difference
just-
is 666
and I purposely
years.
will like stab knives into him just to make him get angry.
And I still
just
don't
fucking,
die.
like you picked the dragon, yeah, I picked the dragon. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
fucking-
So how did you
like-
guys form? I mean, how did it? How did
I
it start?
oh, this is a funny story.
Yeah, this shit's way.
So, you mean how did we meet or the
No,
band?
no.
form?
How did it form? Like, was it you two first and then you two, or how did it go?
Originally, I was in another band in the early '90s. It was a great punk rock band, rock and roll band, death rock band. I won't mention who it was because those guys are assholes.
Fuck those assholes.
Fuck those
Fuck
prickheads.
them
Yeah,
Fucking
putos.
assholes.
And
So-
this is like what,
Come
in
on,
your
say it.
10th life?
Putos.
This is in my 13th life.
13th life.
Yeah. So when that other band was going on, it broke up because of those assholes, and then I brought those assholes into this new idea, and for the most part, it worked good, but I needed someone that was more like me, like someone on my side. I needed someone on my team.
A vampire?
Kind of like that.
Okay.
So I met Joe at work at this company that we worked for, And,
Coffins are us.
Well, no, this one company they worked for.
Name the company.
When I first saw Joe, he was your typical little AFI looking motherfucker, whatever.
AFI? What are you talking about? Really? AFI?
Explain.
There's nothing wrong with Baby Havoc, first of all.
I know, there's nothing wrong with Baby Havoc, but AFI of all the bands.
It depends.
Of all the bands.
Were you a fan of theirs?
No, I was not.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I do not know their album.
Stand corrected.
I stand corrected.
So you just stand back and let him go.
He likes Nickelback, right? He loves Nickelback.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Fast
That makes
forwarding.
I prefer Nickelback.
He was into Creed. so fast forwarding, he was in this band at the time, and he asked me to go see him play, and I said, all right, I went to go see him. They're good. They were kind of
like
the
garage off Santa Monica, right? Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't remember.
No, I remember. I was just gonna say something else, but yes,
I remember.
do recall. So anyway, I want to go see him play. The band was very kind of somewhere between rock and roll and rockabilly. I liked it. It was really good. His playing was awful. It was fucking terrible. But
and that got you to say, I want to play with
no. But please, see
I want to be friends with that guy.
The thing about
I want him on my band. He sucks ass.
See, the thing about that is, like, this is the way I look at it. He was technically challenged, but he had a lot of fucking passion. I mean, this guy was fucking playing his heart out.
It sounds like Pete.
Yeah, he was like literally
No
playing as hard as he could. A couple times he was unplugged and he kept playing, And it was like
very seditious of him.
That's what I paid attention to. Like, he had a lot of passion for what he did, and I said, okay, like, that's what I need on my side, because it's always driven more by passion and the raw power, the element of the music, the art. So then I brought him in to play with us with the other assholes, and
were you guys just
I brought this new asshole into this fucking circle of assholes. And then at that moment, with the first couple of jams we did, it was good. It took him a little bit to catch up, but he wanted to learn. He wanted to learn. He wanted to feel it. And, he did it. So it sounded good. We started writing songs together. One of the first songs Joe and I wrote together was a song, Pure. That song, Pure. And it was just me and him, just humming it and singing it back and forth.
It was just a bass line. That's it.
It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, when the other two assholes fucking were gone, I thought, okay, who can I bring in? Like, and I started, all these guys were in bands too. Hart was in the Heathens. Larry was in Deadbeat Sinatra. We're all friends. And then he was also in Deadbeat Sinatra for a little while. All friends, great band, great rock and roll. So I asked them if they'd be interested in playing with us. He said yes. At first, Hart was playing drums because he was an excellent drummer. He played drums. And then he moved to guitar because his guitar playing is just fucking, very
phenomenal.
experimental, very, a landscape of fucking sound. And then Larry, we brought him in on drums, and right away he got it. He had it. Like, he had the passion, he had the feel. And, 13 years later, we're still together. We're still writing songs. We're still playing live.
13 years.
And every time we play, the energy, the passion it doesn't matter how many times we play a fucking song. It's like playing it for the first fucking time. We get just as excited. There's something that happens when us four are together. This certain kind of magic that can't be really explained, but it's something that just kind of makes you feel like, okay, then we need to continue.
And I think it's called casting a spell on your bandmates.
We don't record though. We don't record. Everything we play is live.
You guys feel
everything we do is live.
It's true. We haven't recorded. We have recorded pieces, music, but we haven't recorded in a long time. We have plenty of material to record, and we really do want to record an album. But the thing about our kind of band is, or at least the chemistry we have together, we can do studio recordings and we can make them sound as good as they're going to sound for a studio quality recording. We can bring in an engineer. We can bring in whatever the fuck we bring in, and it'll sound as good as we allow it to sound or accept it to sound. But the reality of it all is we're a live band, and there's just something about studio recordings that doesn't capture the live element. We can try recording live and all that, yeah, but I don't know. There's just something in what we do that doesn't kind of translate in a studio recording. And that's not holding us back, but it is definitely...
So what you're telling me is that tonight you're going to unleash the fury of Experiment Perilous here on the stage, and you're going to melt our fucking faces off with rock.
That would be correct.
Why didn't you just say that shit?
You could have saved us a story.
But anyway, to conclude that whole story, to conclude in my closing statement, these guys have in all this time we've been playing together, it's never boring, and that's the most important part for me, that it does not get boring. and it hasn't to this day. It's still just as exciting. The energy's still just as intense, and I'm excited to see what the fuck we're gonna do.
What year did you guys get started?
I don't know.
2006 was when all four of us were.
2006. Oh wow.
Officially.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Well, yeah,
And it's been the same lineup since 2006.
we had a keyboardist,
Wow.
great guy. His
We had an
name's
extra
Alan.
guitarist and a keyboardist at one point.
But
when did we have an extra guitarist?
The
He just when someone joins you to jam, it's not an extra guitarist.
Correct.
It's just
Well,
someone
how many
joining us to
times did he
fucking
perform
jam.
with you
Yeah,
guys?
Joe.
he
Just
came
a
in,
couple-
he
just a
came in
couple of
for a
shows.
jam session. He came
who's
in
the
for a jam
rockabilly
session.
kid?
Here we go.
He only joined us. Adrian joined us more than
No,
that
the
fucking
rockabilly kid.
Yeah, you're talking about the kid.
Yeah, the kid.
Billy the
That's
Kid.
what we call him, the kid. No, he joined us in a couple of whenever a couple of shows we played with his band, and he would come up and play with us. I invited him to play
Was
with
it
us.
one of the Fistful of Assholes?
No, he was actually a really, really cool dude. He was a really.
By the way,
really
that's a
cool guy.
great new band. By the way, you should
Fistful of
start.
Assholes?
I thought that was the original name. Because they're all assholes.
Fucking assholes.
It was a.
By the way, do you still talk to those
it
assholes?
was a fistful of anal orifices.
Oh, that's a lot of orifices.
What? I mean,
Who are the assholes?
I kind of want to hear from this side because you guys been kind of quiet for a little bit. But like, do you guys agree with everything that the gentleman is saying?
Not at all. No, no.
And see, that's-
Let it rip, Heart. Let it rip,
and
Heart.
and see, that's kind of what I wanted to ask because I mean, he's saying that for 12 years that all four of you guys have been together.
13.
There's tension.
Well, okay. Well, it's
Did
gotta
I
be
say
30.
essay?
You said in 2006, so that's 12.
Sexual tension?
But whatever, 13.
No.
Let's say 13. So
Maybe on
in
Eddie's part.
in those years, you guys never really wanted to
Record?
basically. Be it a live record. I mean, listen, there's plenty of bands that have put out like a debut live record,
We have recorded
Yeah, we've
an
done
EP.
recordings. We have songs recorded.
but not
we
a
just
full
haven't
length
put it
per
out.
se.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't put it out, so
Yeah.
you actually
We
done
have about
studio
6, 7 songs recorded that we could put out.
work. And you got
We just haven't.
We
This
just
is a
obviously
band
it's
that's
by
like,
choice, right?
Yeah, it's a band that's like of convenience where Eddie does a lot of this stuff on his own, so it doesn't get done.
right.
But I mean, we're trying.
Because I've been in a band where my vocalist said, "Yeah, we don't want to record because we don't want to be restricted."
Yeah.
But then in my head, I'm fucking thinking, "Fuck you, asshole! I've been wanting to fucking record." So speak for yourself. I mean, do you guys agree with everything the gentleman is saying here?
Yeah, I think we all want to record. We all do want to
I
record.
think
Oh, you
Joe
do want to
wants to
record.
We do.
Joe,
I
you do
think
want to
Eddie
record.
does.
I
We
want
all
to record
do.
every weekend.
Joe
Yeah,
wants
we
to
all
record
do.
the
I
most.
think it's
I
just a
Guys, are we
matter
having a
of-
band meeting? Are we gonna record? Is that's what's happening?
We're recording today.
So we're recording.
Record.
So we're gonna
Record.
I want to record
ahead.
anything that we can record.
Guess what? Tonight
the
we're being
time.
recorded.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
make
guys
sure,
signed
you
paperwork,
submit-
right?
Yeah, we already signed the paperwork.
All right, then it's recorded.
Your ass is mine. By the way, the Pigs Radio Universe, Zach says, fuck you, Pete. So fuck you, Pete.
Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck Pete.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, he's gonna come in with a
Fuck Pete
12
and fuck
band.
Zach.
His 12 band. He's gonna try to. Oh, was it a band of his own that he was into?
Zach Lopez?
I don't know. I can't remember who Zach.
I forgot who the.
I thought it was a band. The band Zach, the 12 band Zach type dude that was here.
I have no clue.
I don't know who the
he's
fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
God
exactly,
damn it.
man. Fucking
No, it was
nuts.
that one band that came in and came back the next week with another fucking
Oh,
band.
that dude he was in 2 bands. He was in a band
He
one
was.
week. and
he
the
said he
next
was like
week
in
here.
6,
yeah.
He
no,
was
no.
in 6.
like 6 different
Yeah.
bands.
The
By
bass
the-
player guy.
By the way,
Bass player guy. He was, like,
Migs
in a-
out there, the Pigs Radio Universe says, record that shit. Dude, the Pigs Radio Universe is going insane. You need to record a
We
fucking
need to
album.
record.
I would think you
Every
guys
week.
would need
Make
something to
2019
kind of like.
the year to
I
record.
mean, wouldn't you want people to sing along to your songs like because they know it because they
Come
heard
see
the
us
record?
live.
I already fucking do,
Surprisingly-
asshole.
Surprisingly, they do.
Of course, they're gonna.
Surprisingly, they already do.
I do that shit all the time. What are you
Yeah,
talking
they
about?
already do.
Do that shit all the time.
Dude.
So,
all the
surprisingly, a
fucking
lot
time.
of
I
people
do that
fucking
shit.
do. I've gotten very.
I've got
I've gotten a little bit emotional. You can't see it because the energy. You're just so consumed.
Oh, I
by
thought
it.
Those
because
big ass
of-
fucking
a lot of-
glasses.
I thought through the makeup and the sunglasses, I can't tell your fucking facial expression.
Well, I'm not
at all,
emotional
dude.
right now
His radio
because I feel
You just
nothing.
look dead.
I feel nothing.
He walked
Well,
in. I'm
there's-
like, where the fuck is the gimp and the fucking leather whip sack?
No. He didn't walk in. He glided in with a fucking cloud of fog behind him and
No,
shit.
this is-
Well, what I remember is when I
teleported.
glided in, the first thing you did is bend over.
All kinds of fog. There's all kinds of fog.
Hey,
there.
you walked in like this. Hey.
It's Beetlejuice
Edward's
right
here.
here.
I was looking for my sweater. Why is it so chilly all of a sudden in here, dude? Oh shit, Edward's here.
When he looked at me, all of a sudden his facial hair turned gray.
Oh shit, yeah, dude, this
damn,
fucking
got
gray
old
streak
quick.
just kicked in.
Get old quick.
Oh fuck.
But
Adrian,
there's been
you fucking
shows we
Adrian.
performed where I look and a lot of the audience is singing along, and there's something really magical about something like that that can't really be explained. It gives you the chills. that just can't be explained. It's a very rewarding feeling. But you're right. There's tunes we have recorded. We've given them away for free, But yeah, it's about time to release a full-length record.
Oh, 2019, guys, we got it here.
There's like
we got
frantic
Purple
yeah.
Conference.
Record release right there.
This is how we're gonna end the fucking year with you guys fucking recording.
That's fine.
Because last time I
No,
remember,
it's short amount of time.
last time I was
Yeah,
fucking here, there wasn't even
no,
a fucking
studio
stage, bro.
I know.
How about we come back in a year and we
Really
have the
quick,
record?
so
There you
Yes.
go.
we
Record
have
release.
we have
in a year from now.
Let's get your name back because this is your second time back to the show.
Oh yeah.
Guapo, Gary El Guapo Garcia.
Gary the Guapo
Gary.
Garcia.
Guapo.
Guapo. Now let me.
He's El Chapo's cousin, El Guapo.
I'm El Chapo. El Guaps.
El Guaco?
Yeah,
El Guaco?
El Guaps. El Guapo.
Now,
His cousins to guac is extra.
Yeah. Guacamole. Guacamole.
$1.50.
Yes.
now he does have an update about that band he was with who was here last time.
Do you guys remember that?
No.
Do you guys?
But I know
Oh
you're.
my
I
God.
know you're here with
They
the
were-
band. I just don't remember the band.
Okay,
They
you guys
broke
are
up.
okay.
We're like 3,000 episodes in. It's hard to track everybody.
3005.
2005.
That episode was like episode 10. So now we're at 3,017.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I came with that band, I remember that band was kind of demanding that we had a stage. Remember that
You,
shit? Yeah.
you know what? It was actually our first time here at the new studio. We didn't have a
that's
stage
right.
yet,
Right.
and these guys were being fucking assholes.
Yeah, they were.
Because fucking Guapo over here brought them in,
El Guapo.
and
Guaco.
he got kicked out of the band, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Because you're the asshole.
Yes, 'cause I was the asshole. But they came in, and I told them, hey, you know what, bro? Let's have an acoustic set. It'll be cool. Just bring your acoustics. These motherfuckers brought everything. They brought a fucking whole stage setup. And I remember we were like, hey, you know what? I don't think we're going to be able to fit everything in here. But I remember the fucking singer. I won't mention any names, but I remember the singer.
Asshole.
I remember the singer, asshole, was like, bro, if we don't get our equipment in here, I don't think we could even fucking do the interview. And I was like,
What the fuck?
no, it went down.
By the way,
exactly-
you should have heard Edward throughout the whole fucking sound check. It was he wanted red fucking Skittles and he wanted only Coke.
It's just he's
I
blind.
need
He's
more
all like, they're
snare
all
in my
great.
headphones.
I thought you were talking about
He
it.
wanted
that
the
is true.
blood from a virgin. I get it.
Transylvania was like, can you just have red lights hitting me while you guys were fucking dripped in purple?
I didn't say it like that, but I did say that.
I'm sorry, that's my sexual fantasy just coming out.
So really quick,
The Red Room.
What was the name of that fucking band?
Red Rum.
Murder?
No,
Red
it was
Rum.
during that time it was Poliskizo.
No, that wasn't that.
No.
Yeah, it was. No, was it?
No. It was something else. I forgot.
Love-
But
Love something.
Pigs Radio
Yeah,
update though, they fucking broke up a week after they left the fucking show. So
what-
that
what-
puts us
At four?
now
All right.
at
What's the new number, Mario?
we are now at 4.5 bands broken up because of Pigs Radio.
4.5 bands.
Uh-oh.
4.5.
Well, apparently, after
that many.
Apparently, after the show,
That shit's awesome.
that many.
This fucking guy.
dude.
That's awesome.
No, that is dope. I'm so glad that happened. Call me fucking selfish. But
You are
Selfish.
selfish.
Fucking whatever. They deserve it. Fucking
Yeah,
assholes.
it's a good clip, man. That's like for every 100 episodes, we have at least 1.25 bands break up.
at you
on
doing
it.
You
fucking
can't break
pigs,
up.
man.
You
Yeah.
can't break us up because we break up every weekend.
By the way,
We've never technically.
Fuck it, we're gonna
broken
claim
up.
you guys anyways.
Never.
If it happens.
13 years long. I don't imagine you guys fucking breaking up.
Let's hear from Larry.
Oh, Larry, you guys want to break up?
Ask me a question.
Oh,
Ask
dude,
me
you
a
guys-
Ask
question.
Larry a question.
Larry
Go.
breaks
Oh, you
up
know what?
every
You know
show.
what? I
Ask me a
left
musical
the
question.
band
He
for
leaves
like
after every show.
how long?
Like he left the band for one show.
Because you guys
Hard-
play every 5 months.
How many shows was I missing?
Like 2 months.
You missed.
Oh, we had another drummer.
We
That's
had
right.
no. We
Who
had a
was the
We
stand-in
had a
drummer.
professional drummer.
We had
You
a
had a
stand-in
real
drummer.
drummer.
Well,
We
we
had
had
a real
real
drummer.
No, this is
Hold on.
and this is the
Famous
problem with
drummer.
that. And this is the problem with that. We did have a stand-in drummer, a
And he
professional
sucked
drummer.
ass.
Famous drummer.
Shh, there's-
And he
there's grown-ups are
couldn't
talking.
swing it with this.
Well, it's like this.
Three.
We had a professional drummer, right? This guy toured with a lot of big bands. He fucking played with the Vandals.
So
and
you're not
everything.
professional?
No.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But this is what I am saying.
Yes,
he
style.
sat
That's
in
what
with
I'm
us.
hearing.
He sat in with us, and he was too much. He was great. He was
Too
a good
technical.
guy. He was too technical. Too technical. Whereas with us, with Larry, he's got this raw element in his playing and his performing.
Walked
and his
down
performing
backward.
that it's like, there's technicality to it, but it's minimal, but it's brought forth like a fucking stampede.
I'll tell you right now, dude. I've seen you guys play a few times, obviously,
Many times.
throughout the years.
You've done sound for us.
Of course. So what I'm trying to get to is when I have seen you guys play, you guys do give off a an energy, and it's almost like a power kind of like. Yeah, we're fucking hitting you in the face with this fucking music. You know what I mean?
They only
It's
play when there's a full moon.
I am a fan of you guys.
No, well, based off the video, like honestly, based off the video, I've never heard of you guys before. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
That's fine. Don't lie.
No.
why you lying, fool? Why you lying?
Don't lie, fool.
Secretly, I look you guys
Hey,
up on
fool, don't
Pornhub.
lie,
We're the greatest
fool.
band you never heard
Hey,
of.
secretly, I look you guys up on Pornhub, and I'm like, oh my god, look at the guy with the lipstick.
The greatest band you never heard of.
With the glasses that reflect,
With
I
the
can see the shadows.
He's looking right back at me.
No, I'm kidding. But
I'm
based,
looking
on,
right through you.
based off your video, honestly, I would say, damn, like that was pretty intense.
You
I
guys
like
do
it.
give it an energy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Kudos.
I will say one of the things.
Kudos to you guys.
One of the
I
things
like
about
it.
our band. Well, one of the sayings is give me a beat, and then Larry can give a beat, and I keep.
Give me a beat, Larry.
That's it. Give me a beat.
Motherfucker.
Beatbox.
It's not gonna be a
Beatbox.
great one, but it's
Most
gonna
of our
be a beat.
songs come from give me a beat. Give me a beat. Just Larry plays drums, I play bass, guitar comes in, Hart comes in.
So
and he starts
so
singing.
let me ask you gentlemen this question: Who is because from all the bands I've ever been in, there's always been a mastermind behind the
There is
actual
none.
music writing. So
There is-
who there, in your group? There's none. It's
Not-
just like
there
it's,
can't be.
Lyrically, it tends to be me for the most part.
For
but these
lyrics.
guys-
what about musically?
But these guys do
They
give in,
write their own shit.
these guys do give in ideas, and sometimes we incorporate it.
HLR.
Musically, it's everybody.
That's good.
I will say Hart fucking like I will tell you, there's many guitarists out there in the world, but Hart fucking plays something, and you're like, how did he come up with that shit?
Yeah, but see, this is the cool thing about that. Like, he'll give us a
Even
riff.
Art, he's like, what? What are you talking about?
no. You know why?
How much did you
Shows
pay
drunk.
him?
Let me just say this.
How much
You know
did you
why?
pay
Hey,
him?
he's acting like
No.
you guys are more passionate than he is. Just
No.
like,
Let me say.
Oh,
Let me explain something. When you're playing a song and you're just randomly playing, you're playing a jam, and then Hart comes in with his fucking ability to play with certain sounds. Like he plays sounds, and Eddie's all the time is like, "Fuck, how do you repeat that sound?" We try to go with that sound, and we try to keep playing the song with that. And Hart is
The thing is, like, once
Yeah.
we play a certain beat at
Yeah.
any kind of riff,
There you go.
it's easy for us to come together and develop something.
Yeah.
We've
And
done
when they
it
toot
many,
your
many
horn,
times.
bro, you say thank you.
You know, have
no,
you
you don't gotta say
Thank you.
have you
Good.
ever received these kind of kudos from these guys like outside of
He
here?
knows it.
No. Honestly, it's just
I
happening.
gotta say, Eddie does it a lot. Eddie goes up to everybody, no matter how bad you played, and it's like, "Hey, that was a great show."
Not to me.
'Cause that
Not
shit-
to me.
Seriously.
Yeah, you know when you
Your
drop
show
your
get
pick,
canceled,
you drop
they'll
your
be
pick
like,
like
As soon
a
as you
pro.
play, he's like, "That was a great show." I was like, "No." it
No,
wasn't."
after the show, he likes to tell me, "Hey, you messed up right
and
there on
again-
that
and
part."
again-
Worst show ever.
And again,
Nah, if he
I go by
catches
the
you
But you know
messing
what?
up, then it's really bad.
You know
fucked
what?
up
But
really
you know what?
bad.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Because honestly, like, it takes a lot for someone to go up to everyone and after every fucking show and say, "You're fucking awesome." Because I've been in bands where it's just like, "No, bro, we're fighting after this fucking show. We're fucking
Well, see,
getting down."
that's the thing. We fuck up a lot.
I was about to say they fuck each other. Like,
No,
whoa,
we fuck up like
we
we
fuck.
Yeah,
We've
you
done
fuck-
shows.
you fuck a lot.
I don't
We've
fuck
done-
nobody.
We've done shows where it
I
was
don't
just a
fuck you.
fucking where it was a train wreck, but that didn't stop us. Like our passion
We
still,
keep
we
playing
come,
the
we
song.
come, we come together. Like we realize we fucked up, but it doesn't stop us. We you know that song "Pure," the one song that most people know the most. We've like literally have ruined that song in the middle of playing it, where we suddenly change it. Like there's been extended versions of it. There's been like a slower, softer, more gothy, experimental sound
Ethereal?
toward it.
Shakespearean.
So is its
and
final form, or is there still a
this-
metamorphosis of this song?
There will always be a metamorphosis of
This song is it's still in its
And I shall say this.
it's still in its chrysalis stage.
And I shall say this.
All I know is, are you
never
playing,
expect the same thing.
are you playing that shit tonight? That's all I know. That's all I care about.
A variation of
Would-
it.
would-
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Would you like us to
This
play
is,
version
this,
of
is, this has been killing me the whole fucking night since I've seen you.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck do your knuckles mean?
Oh.
It says something like
I'd be more than
Uh-oh.
glad to share
Yes,
that with
please
you.
share that with
You
me.
know what?
means-
You got to
it
show them
means-
to the camera too.
It means,
Show 'em to the
it means a
camera.
lot to me. It's lust for life.
Yes.
Two of my favorite artists of all time are David Bowie and Iggy Pop.
Yes.
Bravo.
There you go.
I'm surprised you know them. That's good.
Yes.
I'm
Salute,
surprised you
salute,
know them.
salute.
Oh, what a fucking.
That was my dick move. Yeah, I
What
know.
a dick move.
What a
man.
It was-
douchebag.
it was-
What an asshole.
Cut his
What an
fucking.
asshole.
Hey,
Typical rock star.
cut his fucking microphone
Put
off.
down a fan.
Oh, I'm fucking out of here.
But that record that Bowie produced for Iggy, Lust for Life, in my teen years really helped me through some really rough times, and that song always like helped me come out of like some really personal deep situations I was going through, even to this day. So when the time was right, I tattooed it, forever, Lust for
Nice.
Life, as a
Nice.
Homage.
Tribute.
yeah.
So
will say-
now we know that's your influence. I want to kind of know your guys' influences, because what some your influences musically?
I grew up on straight edge hardcore. I
Nice.
was never the straight edge kid. I always listened to straight edge hardcore music. I grew up on Motown.
Motown.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
nice,
I grew up on
nice.
Motown.
And
I grew up
AFI.
Motown is
on-
nice.
No,
A lot of AFI.
I hated
The,
it.
the, the Motown years of
I know,
AFI.
no, I'm telling you,
Fucking
to be honest,
That's when
It was all fucking
when
Chemical
Quincy Jones was
Romance
still
till I fucking
with him.
slapped that shit out of them.
Really? You did that? Really? You did that? You did not do that.
The
I
casualties.
grew
That means
up-
he still likes
I
Chemical
grew up.
Romance.
I grew up on 7
Fuck.
Seconds, Minor Thread, fucking Gorilla Biscuits, fucking Judge,
What's that?
Motown. I grew up on.
Name a Motown artist.
Smokey.
No, don't. Don't.
Don't help him.
No
No.
Temptations, Supremes. Diana Ross is fucking my godhead. She's fucking the best fucking singer.
What
of all
band was she
time.
in?
The
I
Supreme.
just said her name.
Dick.
Did you not
You're
listen? Did I
fucking
just
dick.
said her name?
They
Nah.
love each other. They love
I
each other.
fucking hate your older brother.
By the way, who's gonna stab who by the end of the night? I just
We're
wanna-
gonna stab
All
each other
Heart,
together.
Heart, what are your?
Oh, you know what? Since you say that, I'll share.
Hey,
I'll
real
share.
quick, real quick. It was straight edge music, and Motown was what I grew up on. And fucking, I played in like 3 or 4 or 5 bands growing up in high school, and I'm with this asshole.
I think
The
we
new
all have
assholes.
a common background.
As
you
far
know,
as
like-
preferences,
music
or inspirations.
But I definitely go for more like classic rock and Led Zeppelin. Shit like that.
Heart. His name
Larry?
is Heart. Heart. Corazon.
What about the drummer?
80s music, probably.
80s music, what?
Yeah.
Like what? Name,
Well,
what
maybe
is that?
Like
you,
new wave,
If you say 80s,
post-punk.
post. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
83, 4, whatever was happening around then.
But see, that's the thing
Culture
about
Club.
us. Like we literally
Culture
love.
Club.
Yeah, Culture Club.
There you go. That would have been one of them.
Sparks,
Wow.
Cool Places. Yeah,
That would have
for
been
sure.
one of
Yeah,
them.
Oh no,
man.
wait, that was 85.
Sparks,
Never mind.
Sparks
I
is
take it
also
back.
early 70s glam.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. But it's just later on they kind of
And,
went the alternate
and
route.
that's one of the thing about this band. Like, there's so many sounds we bring into
Oh fuck
it.
yeah! That's why I love
Everything from like literally everything from rockabilly, punk rock, death rock. goth.
Nice.
You'll hear
Soul,
also like
Motown.
soul, a little bit of Motown. Yeah.
You know what?
Oh yeah, I see you guys doing the doo-wop and all that shit for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Doo-wop,
They do
doo-wop.
doo-wop?
The lipstick.
You know what? Let's check out a fucking track. We got Inferno. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Nice.
Yeah, sure. That song was written about Dante's Inferno. I don't know if you've ever read that
Yes,
book.
Ooh.
yes, yes,
But
yes, yes, yes.
the thing, after I read that story, it stuck in my head for a long time. So, and I was going through a very deep depression at the time.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah, after reading that. Yeah.
oh no, I was already going through it. But that, believe it or not, that book actually helped. You realize different levels, of hell and all that shit psychologically. Kind of like you can relate to it in your life. Certain levels where you've been at the most lowest time in your life. So there's this piece. The chorus in the song goes, "No time to be saved. It's all past and gone. No absolution. Suffering goes on, but it's your own suffering that you create." So that's Inferno, but lyrically, like it was kind of like a poem that I first wrote, and then when Hart played that guitar riff,
Fuck yeah.
it was the perfect thing to apply that poetry to. So, there you go.
Heart leveled up in that one.
He did a lot. That was really
yeah.
loud too.
All right.
Goddamn, dude, the way you speak about this band, I feel like I even get goosebumps a little bit. I mean, I've known you for fucking years, and we talk about this shit all the time, but I don't know, man. You bring this element to this show, and just about the band itself. I mean, you hear the passion. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure as much as he
that's-
plays. I mean,
Look,
you,
dude, I seen him live on stage, like fucking rocking his ass off, and half his creeper fell off and shit, and he still fucking rocked it, dude.
No, he tried to super glue that shit first before he fucking fell it off.
I already told you guys, if you can't dunk it,
and
fuck
then
it.
It didn't keep him from rocking his fucking
No, it
cock
does
off.
not.
You know what I
There's
mean?
been nights where I
He
open my
rocked his
case,
creeper off. You
and
know
I
what I
have his
mean?
boa. I have
wasn't
his
his
shoes
high
in my
heel?
guitar
Oh,
case.
yeah.
I have.
Oh no, it wasn't the platform night. It was definitely the creeper
I
night.
thought he broke a heel once.
I did break a heel once.
Purple
and
leopard.
I
creeper.
broke a heel once with my big platform shoes, and you put them behind the bar at Spikes.
Yeah, it's like the one of the bar today. Some chick lost her shoes. Oh, no,
No, that's no chick.
Those are Edwards.
Those are Edwards shoes. Those are his performance shoes.
By the way, so the PigzRadio universe is going in fucking crazy. So Zach was actually from the band from Swine. So shout out to fucking Swine. They're out there.
Oh,
Zach,
Swine,
Fucking
right
told
on.
you.
he was in the double fucking band. So Miguel's out there right now saying you should get stabbed with fucking Big Blue. So Big Blue can fuck some shit up. So if you guys want to have a stabbing
You
fire,
can't even
just-
tell it's a dildo anymore. He's just fucking.
he's
hit.
masked.
Yeah, he's going
Big
too much
Blue
shit.
is
You gotta
gonna
go back to
Big
raw.
Blue is gonna
Butthole.
slap fucking
Big
Joe
Blue
in
is
a little bit.
They got raw
Big Blue
mouth.
matured.
By the
No,
way,
you're gonna be
the-
singing later,
Sit in
dude.
front of your butthole.
there is a
Oh.
there is a request for Inferno Butthole. So I don't know.
Is that a song?
It's
the B-side.
called it's for that
That's the
particular
B-side.
person that
The
requested
remix.
it.
It's
Is that
the
a track?
remix.
Is that a
For
track?
that, for that person that requested it, for you tonight, we will call it your rectum.
Ooh, I like that.
I tell you what, let's check that shit out. Experiment Perilous here live on Pigs Radio, episode not 3005, but 305.
Woo!
Pigs, I'll be right back.
Fuck it, we're adding an extra 1,000 too.
Now it begins, repentance in thoughts, as guilt carries on, innocence lost, Nothing at all but a bitter heart, swallowed in borrowed time. Her tears flow down with a soft delight, exposing a truth that cannot hide. With every moment that unfolds, another hidden light. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, from hellish thoughts. Forgets nothing. She forgets nothing. La 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 la. This place of darkness and dismay. Only in you I can't regret. Because of you I must forget. A silent fear deep in my eyes. A farewell kiss with no disguise. Maybe some other place. Maybe some other time. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, from hellish thoughts. She forgets nothing. She forgets nothing. She forgets nothing. La 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 la.
Check out the new 4G phones. The Sprint HD CE4 and the Sprint Samsung Epic are here. Both have flash players so you can stream PigzRadio live anywhere in the country. So if you're one of those out there having trouble getting your hands on one of these new cool special phones, call Arturo at the Signal Hill Sprint store. He's at 562-225-8443.
Yes.
That's Arturo at
Arturo don't work there no more.
Arturo.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
That's my primo Arturo.
Carlos Pizza, family
And your
owned and
cousin
operated
Carlos.
in Downey since 1964.
Hey, you know that pizza does
That's a
fucking
long
rock,
time,
though. I've
folks.
had it before.
Carlos
Have
Pizza,
you?
where
Yep.
is it? Same
Good
place
shit,
it's
man.
always been.
I haven't had it.
3230
You need to go to Carlos Pizza. Stop talking over the commercial.
Not
Is
only
it
do we have
very
great sandwiches,
authentic?
we got
Yes.
awesome
Yes.
pasta specials.
pretty
But
feeding.
besides that, let me
I'ma
tell
get
you
the
something,
awesome
folks. We got
possum
the
special.
best pizza around. You wanna know
Roadkill.
how I know? Because I'm Italian and I love real, authentic Italian
Not Italian.
pizza. Where are you going to find that? I'll tell you where. At Carlos. No event is
Oof,
too
Maron.
big or too small. We do catering over here. That's what I'm talking about. We cook all the food. You eat all the food. You're going to love it. Let me tell you something. We also
Bada
got
bing, bada
delivery. You're at home. You're watching the playoffs. You want to leave the couch. Give Carlos a call. We're going to come over there and bring you some pizza at 562-803-6753. Oof, Maron. Well, our pizza's the best pizza in town. We got all kinds of sizes from little itty bitty
I wonder
all the
if they
way
have
to
the
a party
gabagool
size. It's
special.
almost 2 feet long. Maron, I'm talking about 2 feet long. That's a bigger pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Get that prosciutto.
562-803-6753. Carlos Pizza.
Prosciutto.
Or we make a pizza you can't refuse.
Yo.
Hey guys, if you want to step your game up, go to LibbyGrow.com now for your free sample of the best natural sexual enhancement product available. Find out why
tiny
millions
nigga.
of men choose LibbyGrow when they want the fun to last and last. No order to place, no club to join. Just a free sample.
Are you
Go
not
to
knocking out your
LibbyGrow.com
woman's
now
walls?
to get your free sample.
Get Libby Grow.
Not because
No,
you
don't
need
give
it,
him a Jaeger.
because
Do
you
not.
want it.
All right, guys, we play a really quick Pigs Radio game here. Does everyone know who Jason Statham is?
Yeah, that fucking action dude.
Yeah.
The action dude.
Is this Jason Statham?
Hello? Mr. Statham? Yes, this is him. I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, can you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81.
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
That's fucking English Pete.
Guilty.
That's English Pete. I could tell right away.
You think so? That's English Pete?
That's English Pete.
Ah. So not Jason Statham.
Nope.
No? What do you think? Jason Statham, not Jason Statham.
Yes, this is him.
Jason Statham. Okay.
That was pretty good.
We got one for Jason Statham. No? Two.
Yes.
Oh, tie.
Yes, this is him.
El Guapo, Larry the Cable Guy. What do you think?
Larry Cables.
Larry Cables.
What do you think?
Lorenzo de Cables.
I don't even know who we're talking about right now.
You don't know who Jason Statham is?
No, who is that?
Transporter.
Knock you in your
Snatch. Remember Snatch?
Oh, yes.
The Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels.
Yes,
He was
yes.
badass in Snatch, man. That
Let
movie
me see. Can you replay that for me real quick?
Yeah.
Replay that.
It's fucking English Pete.
Hello? Mr. Statham?
Yes, this is him.
I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, can you just say, hey, babies,
no, that's not
listen
that
to Pigs
motherfucker.
Radio and Mario 81.
It's that
Listen,
Hulk
baby.
in your best,
Listen
right?
to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
He said, listen to
Don't
Pigs.
influence the listener. Let them decide. Don't influence.
You got to listen
I'll
to
let
it
the
twice.
listeners decide because to me that was kind of off.
Not Jason Statham.
It's English Pete.
That English accent was kind of off.
Okay.
Well, it's real,
Well, it's I
but
mean,
it's not Statham. It's English Pete.
You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. It was him.
We love listening to Pigs Radio.
You want to know if it was really him or not?
Yeah, we want to
Listen in next week.
Why you gonna have English Pete next
no,
week?
just
No,
every
it's
week
gonna
we
be
just gonna say
we're
that.
gonna roll it over every week. Yeah, so listen in next week.
You know what? I will take this time to
For the
make
answer.
a very pigsy fucking announcement. We actually do have a pretty cool fucking guest coming up.
Who?
It's someone kind of famous. Gracing the Pigs Radio Studios.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And if anyone who loves 80s and you know When in
Gay.
Rome,
Egyptian Lover.
I mean, Gadies.
When in Rome,
Oh, when in Rome.
Clive is coming down to the Pigs Radio
Didn't
Studios.
he play at Spikes?
Yes, he did.
He did. Remember fucking for
you
a Breakfast
need a
Club. Yeah, that was a good show. I was
Don't
fucked up
look
that
to a stranger.
All right,
Somebody's
that
asshole just puckered up right
Oh my god, damn, dude.
Have you guys
Yeah,
ever,
dude.
hey, hold on, quick.
His asshole
quick-
just
She'd open up
puckered
like a
a
flower.
No, I love that song. But have you guys ever heard the Sturgill Simpson version?
Virgin?
Version.
Of who? Joe Simpson?
Have you ever heard the Lords of the New Church's version
I've-
of like a
I've-
virgin?
I've heard that one.
Sturgill Simpson, the country artist.
No. No one listens to country here.
Don't know. Squinty.
No one likes country
Squinty
here.
We only dig early country.
Nah, we don't
man.
fuck our
We're talking
cousins
about
here.
Hank
Yeah.
Williams.
Hank Williams is
Barbecue
senior.
stand in my
Williams
white
Senior.
t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not interested to my sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm
Yeah.
into cousins and shit like that. But
I
who's
get that,
asking?
I get
Anyway, let's
So-
continue with the interview.
So January 13th, Clive's going to be here from When in Rome, the original UK member. And then not only that, Light Shadows on the 6th coming up. So we got Pigs Radio kicking off 2019 in a very pigsy way.
Ooh.
But in order to get back into this show, we're going to listen to this.
I got to suck your blood.
Oh.
Welcome to
When's he coming back on?
PigzRadio.com.
Tank.
Shout out to
We
Dick
got a lot
Star.
in store for you. So
Yeah.
strap
Star.
on
2, 3,
and
4.
bend
over.
Pigs Radio. Once you come, you won't let go.
Edward gives it his stamp of approval.
Radio.
Very glammy.
I find it agreeable.
And enjoy the show.
Pigs Radio episode 305, hanging out with Experiment Perilous. You guys are all fucking rock and roll. All fucking rock and roll. We got to hear the second track. Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
Which
She
one was
Forgets
that one?
Nothing.
She Forgets Nothing.
That tune
That's old.
is literally about
It's old. I don't even want to hear about it
No,
anymore.
it's good. No,
Joe
no,
forgot about everything.
Fucking Joe.
Yeah, it's old.
That's just
No, it's a
forever.
good song.
old.
It's a good song, but it's old. It's good.
Shut-
Good lyrics.
It's a beautiful tone.
Shut the
tune.
fuck up.
It's a beautiful
Joe.
It's a beautiful song. It's a song about obsession, about having your heart broken, about it feeling like literally the end of the world, but you will survive it. You will get past it. A lot of people have gone through it. You know, we've all dealt with depression due to a heartbreak. You know, we've all dealt with, like, you know, the deepest, darkest fucking chamber of hell because of a broken heart and other issues. But that's mainly about, you know, knowing you will survive. You'll get past it.
I think every song's about
deepest
that.
heartbreak I've been through is fucking come down on cocaine. But anyways, keep going.
Okay. I guess that's a pretty low fucking moment, right?
That's pretty. That's more like rock bottom.
He's like sugar boogers.
That's more like rock.
So sad.
You got sugar booger.
You're out of a sugar booger. You can't even chop that shit up. Now let me ask. So I'm starting to see a pattern since you're the lyricist, and it kind of seems like you write a lot about heartbreak. Am I wrong here? Or?
It's the life experience.
Who is she?
I get that, but I mean, do you have other songs that are kind of, because the last couple that we played, weren't they kind of?
Yeah, who's this
on the
bitch?
same train?
I've never seen her.
Yes, like
Inferno is in.
See, this is what happens when you suck the blood out of your victims. You know what I mean? You kill all your girlfriends.
I kill them all off.
They forget
Kill them all off, so
everything.
your heart broken.
Obviously, you haven't seen
Maybe
the
you
interview
should-
with the vampire.
They should
Although
tame that fucking monkey down. You know
although
what I mean?
actually, there is one that has survived all this time. So.
Oh, really? Ah,
Congratulations.
Congrats to that lady.
It's the one that won't put out.
So to answer your question,
Inferno is
it is. To answer your question, it is about the life experience, and some of it does deal with heartbreak, and it's not always a heartbreak of a lover. It could be heartbreak of life, of certain expectations you set on yourself that you don't kind of meet them, or you don't achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. And sometimes in life you can't really express it physically, maybe spiritually, but for me it's always been either musically or writing it down, poetry. Yes, we write about tons of other things, like Not My Fault. It's a song about, like, someone says fuck you and you say no, fuck you, kind of thing, Fuck you. Songs like Sickness is about just fucking, like, fuck politics, fuck everybody's opinions on anything. It's a fucking disease, kind of thing. There's another song called The Girl's Always Keeping the Beats, just about a really good time. So,
Woo! I like that.
So that's the one about snorting coke off the stripper's ass and then fucking her.
Hey,
something like that.
Hey, Motley
All right,
Crue.
I got you.
Motley Crue had the best cocaine songs ever. But anyway.
in my opinion,
we get it. You love coke.
In my opinion,
I'm starting to get a fucking theme coming from you.
You gotta listen to Daughter of Babylon.
In my opinion,
hide your mirrors,
the
boys.
only
Hide
good
your
album. the
Listen
Crew
to Daughter
released-
of Babylon, and
the
you
only
will
good
not.
the only good album the Crew released was
The first one.
Too Fast for Love.
Too Fast for Love, yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
Shout out the devil.
Shout out
Shout out to the Devil's good. No, you know what? I apologize. I take it
10
back.
Seconds
For
to
Love.
Love.
Because she's
10
got the
Seconds to
looks
Love,
that
right?
kill.
Looks
That
that
fucking
kill.
riff is fucking killer.
Yeah, man.
Mars.
That guitar riff is killer. And, they did do a
But
pretty...
Too Fast for Love was fucking
Too
awesome.
Fast for Love is fucking
It almost kind of, and listen, more towards you, it's a little bit glammier, I guess you could say. More of a
I love
traditional
I
sense.
love glam glitter rock, the early
Right.
70s stuff, T-Rex, Bowie,
Yeah, I like
Roxy
T-Rex.
music, the Stooges.
Like Merry Go Round Around on that album. That was like the extra cut kind of.
Yeah, you know what? They still had it at that time. But talking about me, yes.
By the way,
I love the early 70s glitter rock, glam rock, and all that stuff, like fucking rock and roll. The early 50s rockabilly, rock and roll stuff, which is where a lot of the glam stuff came from.
Right.
Literally, Little Richard was probably the godfather of glam, although he did take a lot from Escarita.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, fucking, yeah, music is just like, I've always said this many times, music is literally the one true religion. It's the one faith that never lets us down. It's a universal language that everyone understands.
It's so fucking true.
There's so many songs I like from foreign artists, that I don't understand what the fuck they're saying, but I feel it.
Right.
So to
Rammstein,
me,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so fucking music is the ultimate religion.
Absolutely.
music.
Absolutely.
To
You know what-
music.
You know what?
Prost.
Not music, but music.
To add to that, like even like the Misfits during their time, like in the late 70s, like even when they were doing their thing, when putting on makeup, no one else was doing that.
Well, you know what?
Kiss?
There was,
Kiss
no.
did that?
There were tons. There were
Alice Cooper?
There were a lot of artists
Yeah,
doing
but-
that. There was like Screaming Lord Sutch. There was Alice Cooper. There was tons of people that came before them, but they brought it with a more raw
Exactly.
element.
That's
So the theater
yes.
element has always been there in music. It's always been, we incorporate
Oh,
theater,
yeah, yeah. I
the
mean,
theater element has
Screaming
always
Jay
been
Hawkins,
there.
right.
It's Screaming Jay Hawkins, exactly. But the Misfits, I agree, they were the first to bring it more
In
with
punk.
a raw, furious kind
Correct.
of like.
I would say into the punk genre, yeah, for sure.
Essentially, we're the people who are behind the scenes when it comes to music. You guys, all of you. Or you keep playing, you keep listening to it, and a lot of times there's like I listen to my kids what they listen to on popular music, and it's like, really, what are you listening to? And it's like
I blame the
fucking
parents.
trash.
Yeah.
You know, it's trash. And a lot of times it's like there's so much great music behind the scenes.
You're upsetting Larry.
You know, I gotta ask, and before we get to your live set now, it's a round table for you guys. Like, what do you think you guys play,
Larry?
What genre of music?
Yeah, what would you categorize? And I know it sucks to ask a musician to categorize his music.
Then why are you doing it then, asshole?
It's like me asking you. It's like me asking you what's your sexuality.
No, wait.
Heterosexual.
All of it.
Fuck bitches.
And he fucks everything.
Fuck bitches.
And
nigga,
before
what
you
do got
answer,
I fuck bitches.
hold on. And before you answer, Castlevania Rock is out, so you can't do that.
I fuck bitches. That shit's funny, dude.
Yeah, but some of his bitches are men.
I think we all describe it as rock and roll, just general rock.
How
and roll.
about dark rock?
There we
Rock
go.
and roll.
Dark rock.
Rock and roll?
I listen to dark rock.
Joe?
Joe, wake up.
So we got the rest of your band members' answers. So
Really? All of a sudden
hip-hop,
I gotta wake up.
dark rock and rock and
Joe
roll.
says hip-hop.
What do you consider you guys?
Techno.
Rock and roll, man. That's it.
Rock and roll.
It's
Dark
always been.
All right, so
Rock and roll.
now what do you consider
You
sex rock?
I'll
cares?
define it.
a lot of.
Here comes the long answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ready?
Fine.
Eddie looks,
Alright.
Eddie,
Violin.
Too many
Shakespeare.
people.
Eddie
So much
looks,
for chopping down the
take
show
it.
no short tonight.
Eddie looks like Mick Mars right
Take
now.
a pet.
Do I really?
A little bit.
Yeah.
And that's cool, though.
Yeah, like
Write it
fucking
down-
like
write it down, take a
10 years
picture.
buried.
I don't
give a
10
fuck.
years buried. Make Mars.
Write down.
Fascinating.
Take a picture.
Well, for me, it's
Yes.
too many
Smoking.
artists will wear a label like a uniform, and they limit themselves with that. It's just that I'm this and that's it. We don't. When it comes down to it, it's all rock and roll. Everything's all fucking rock and roll. You know, take the fucking label off, and it's still just bare bones rock and roll. So
Now-
yes, rock and roll.
Now let me ask about labels and staying within that. I mean, is it really setting limitations, or just, hey, I do this good, I want to continue to do this, and those are choices?
It's a formula, in my opinion, that limits an artist. Too many. I've seen it happen before, where certain artists will discover a certain formula that's gotten them maybe the attention that they didn't receive before, and they stick to it, and then everything begins to sound the same. I don't knock it. I love goth. I love death rock, punk rock, rock and roll, rockabilly. I love it all. You know, I love fucking gospel music.
Oh, yeah.
and that
To an
can be,
extent.
and that can be just as dark. If you ever
Gospel
listen to the
music.
early
Joe,
fucking
don't
50
lie.
stuff, it's phenomenal. You know, you listen
Don't
to
lie.
stuff like Etta James.
You like
know,
hip-hop?
It's just fucking beautiful,
Hip-hop?
intense.
Hip-hop?
Hey,
I
what
like-
about
fuck yeah, I like hip-hop. I love like Run DMC, Houdini.
Hey, you guys
That's
ever
hip-hop
heard?
for me.
You guys ever heard like Kat Von D's husband's music? Like,
Prayers.
You know, I think
that's
Cholo
it.
Billy or
That's-
Cholo Goth?
I think
Cholo God.
something
What do you guys
called
think?
Cholo
His arch
God?
nemesis
Thumbs down.
right there.
Thumbs down.
I'll tell you.
down.
I'll tell you. I'll
I
tell
kinda
you.
like
I don't
this
agree
shit.
with
Really? Thumbs
They wear
down?
hairnet?
I'll tell you what
They
I
wear
think.
hairnet?
I'll tell you what I think. I think they're great at what they do.
Yeah.
I
Agreed.
can't really relate to it.
Right.
And I think like a lot of the music is pretty cool, but it's
Not my thing.
It's its own niche.
It's its own thing, and I think
Right.
it's and when people call it Cholo Billy and everything, a lot of cholos have always been involved in goth and punk rock. They've always been there. You know, they've always been at the
And they
parties, at
needed
the gigs.
someone to lead
Yeah.
them.
And they probably needed somebody to bring it to the forefront to make it seem like,
Right.
hey, it's okay. You know, it's okay to look like this and dig this kind of music.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
fine. I say more fucking power to them.
I mean, my
Cheers,
brother,
yeah.
my brother
I'm not
used
gonna
to be
take that
like
shit,
a cholo, like gangbanger back in the '70s, and then
I'm not gonna drink that shit.
He kind of
Oldies?
he came across like
Like look
I
at
wanna
bands
say
like
Robert
suicidal,
Gordon. I wanna
look at
say-
suicidal tendencies.
right.
You know what I mean? They've always
Yeah.
fucking had that vibe in there.
Yeah, so my brother came across rockabilly music, you know,
Yeah, Robert
while being a
Gordon's fucking
cholo,
phenomenal,
and then
man.
he got locked up. And when he came out, he's like, you know what, I'm tired with the cholo lifestyle, and he just started listening to rockabilly. And
So
from there on, he was into rockabilly. So yeah, you know, it's like just because they look like a cholo doesn't mean
they're-
that's all
yeah.
they're going to listen
So-
to. Is
so
oldies,
as far as prayers
oldies
goes,
or a certain rap and all
He
that.
just looked like a cholo, but he was an actual Nazi within.
Nah, yeah, you fucked that up, dude. You fucked
Yeah,
that
you
up.
ruined that
Fucking
joke.
Pete.
Yeah, you
But the
fucked
thing
that
is,
up.
is that that's what our
Somebody cut off his microphone.
cut off
our
his
our
fucking
genre
Not
Yo, Tom,
yours.
we're not talking about it.
Not you.
You got this, Joe. You got this. Answer
our
that.
genre of music offers many people to just enjoy it. Like
Right.
whether it's like rockabilly, fucking punk rock, rock and roll, fucking hip hop.
I mean, you guys
Like,
are definitely like
everybody-
open
everybody
or
likes
versatile.
It. No, everybody likes
what you do.
music.
But to go back to prayers, I think they're great at what they do.
Yeah.
It's not really my thing. I like some of the songs. The music is pretty cool. I mean, it's very dancey.
But
Yeah.
that's.
But they're great at what they do, and I think the idea of making a certain subculture that kind of hid behind the shadows think, hey, it's all right to come out of the shadows. It's fuck yeah, rock and roll, man. Cheers.
But that is rock and roll. And you know what? I totally agree because at first I was totally against that. I was like, what the fuck?
And then you put on some eyeliner, and then you're cool with it.
And then I grabbed my sister's fucking lip liner. I was like, oh, you know what?
You know, one thing.
No, but I think that's every band. Every band that comes out, they always have like a different spin.
There's always people that are
it's always a niche. I think. Well, everybody's gonna say that. Oh, I didn't grow up listening to that shit. But that's the thing. It evolves. It becomes something different.
But see, I'll give you a perfect example. All of us in this band grew up listening to like oldies, East Side Stories, and all that, and we still love that music. You know, but it has. You can hear it. Maybe you can hear some elements of it. Maybe vocally, maybe bass wise, maybe even drum wise. But it's not like niche to like, hey, we're taking that sound and we're bringing it into our thing.
One of the things I love to say about my guitarist Hart is that
is
he
Joe.
can
Some more
Joe.
Get on your knees, Joe. Just pull your pants down. It's
Joe.
time.
Let me tell you right
It's
now. Let me tell you right now.
Hart. Did you write him a check for like
you
50
can go.
bucks or
Give me that
something?
dildo. Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Hey,
Are you the highest paid band member of the fucking?
Listen, with
He's
Mario,
the
give me
only.
that dildo
Hey, he's
slap
the only guitarist that I know that can play from anything from Black Flag to fucking Pink Floyd.
Your Revolver's
in
guitarist.
my fucking universe. He can play Black Flag,
You
Pink
know what I
Floyd
think
at the
is
same time.
different though about us is that we all have similar interests, but we all come from different places.
Yeah.
With our music, we all have different interests. Right. Like we all have our niche that we listen to. We don't all share.
You don't play bass?
Right.
Yeah, he probably can.
Okay, they just
Yeah, I play bass.
Just
Hey,
bro,
bro,
they just
There's a
call-
lot of bass in his voice. For
I
sure.
do radio. That's why.
Oh.
He plays bass better than I
KFI.
do.
He's the news guy from KFI.
Anyway, you know who I want to give praise
Chapter
to?
6.
We're flying
What?
at 30,000 feet.
You know who I want to give praise to? Because Joe likes to praise Hart a lot, but I want to praise Eddie.
Wow.
Because I think
What?
he's a pretty
What?
good vocalist.
That's weird.
Okay.
Don't do this. Don't do this right now. The hat barely fits right now. You go there, and it's gonna fall off. It's just gonna fall off. It's gonna
You
shred.
better get under that table, fool.
I think I've only said this maybe twice in 13 years.
He's
though,
only said
so,
two
I mean-
words in 13 years.
No, that's not true, but close, 10. But he's a big part of the band, I think. The
Wow.
vocals,
He is,
the
you know, he
vocals.
knows.
So I'm sorry. Is this the second time in 13 years or third time?
Third.
Wow.
Wow.
On Pigs Radio.
Well,
Once
it is
a decade.
Eddie's band.
Once every
Pigs
decade.
Radio exclusive.
Do the button. Do the
and-
button.
and
Do
you
the
know-
button.
He's on the
Eddie's
verge
vision.
of getting kicked out, so he's just
Pigs Radio
kissing ass.
I hope I do. I hope I do.
That was an
Well-
exclusive.
well, you know-
that was an exclusive. You know what?
One thing
That
Hart.
kiss ass with a Pig's Radio.
Well, one thing Hart.
I'm ready.
One
Way in
thing.
the back.
One thing Hart said.
Don't
like, you know that
kick
it's,
me
that it's my band. I don't feel that way because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
Exactly.
I mean, listen. Again, as a person that's seen you guys live a bunch of times, you all make that band work.
Fuck
you know,
yeah.
this band. You guys make this band work.
Grazie.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Salud,
It's like
yes.
there's parts where he's being the showman,
The
and there's
vision
parts
is
where you
Eddie's.
know
I think we
his
try to
bass is
facilitate.
consistent. Yeah,
his
I mean,
vision.
all you guys do.
Cheers.
fucking-
The
you guys are
bassist
awesome.
sucks.
All right, so let's get to this live stuff. Any last words you gentlemen want to say?
Oh,
or
we're going on
any
now?
other
The bass
ideas?
is
Yeah, you're going on
horrible.
now.
Oh shit.
By the way, Badger's on the fucking Pigs Radio universe. She wants some fucking. Give me some pain.
Give
Right
me
there.
some pain!
Give me the
Well,
bait.
Badger,
Very-
you will,
well,
you will, you will, you will most definitely get
Are you
it.
sure?
Verena Badger, give me some pain. I don't know what she means by that.
Oh, you know what
Oh,
she
I know.
fucking
She's talking
means.
about the song.
You
The
know
Badger.
that. I know that.
Fucking
you know
shout
what
out
she
to the
means.
Merchabilly fucking Likens
Oh,
Den out there.
Merchabilly's out.
Oh, yeah,
Merchabilly's
Likens
out.
Den.
Well, who else we got on there?
Fucking Miguel's was agreeing with all the fucking words you guys were talking about. Fucking music. He was like, amen. And then fucking Zach was like, shut the fuck up, Pete.
That's right.
I have no idea.
All right. So anyway, so
We're not going to take any fucking live
gentlemen
calls in
shows.
No one called in. Well, actually,
Oh
yeah.
shit! Anyone want? Anyone want to call in? Anyone have questions?
No one
for the
cares.
band?
Someone call
Before
in.
we go on.
All right,
Anyone?
Call in at 909-475-7449.
7449.
Hey, look at you.
I don't even the last
Hey,
four.
hey,
Yeah, that's all I need.
Okay, once again, call in at 909-475.
But before anyone calls in,
744. Shut the fuck up. 7449. Know your place here, boy.
Oh!
Woo! Do that shit. Fucking cut me off.
All
God
right.
damn it.
Sorry.
All right. So again, websites. Anything you guys need to plug? Shows, websites,
Instagram.
anything like
yes.
Napsters,
We're
Kickstarts.
I have I
GoFundMe.
I do a club called Sonic Reducer third
Ooh.
Thursday of every month at La Cuevita in Highland Park.
Little cave.
The little cave, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been to that.
it.
Hey, that place is actually pretty cool.
It's
pretty cool.
It's been legit.
Yeah,
It's
a
been
little
brighter.
hipster,
It's
a
brighter
little
now,
hipster, but
right?
yeah, for sure.
No,
But it used to be darker.
It's fucking darker now.
Oh, is it?
When's the last time you've been there?
Dude, when he
Forever
go,
ago.
dude,
It was better like 15 years ago.
I'm not allowed out.
when he walks in, all the lights dim automatically and shit. The fog rolls
He's
in.
So we got Sonic Reducer third
You hear
Thursday
like
of
the
every
theme
month.
for the Omen? Come on.
I'm gonna be DJing January 18th at the Stardust for Joe Candelaria's birthday.
Oh, JoJo Productions.
You got like
JoJo
you got
Palooza,
the Radar Man, Uptown
2019?
Psychos, a bunch of fucking great psychobilly bands. It's gonna be a good show. I'm also fucking DJing the fucking Millions of Dead Cops show at MDC at fucking the American Legion Hall. That's gonna be fucking great.
They
man.
asked
That's
about
gonna
the
be
band,
fucking-
not you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm about to say, what about fucking Experiment Perilous?
Experiment
I'm
Perilous.
DJing here.
Oh,
I
you know
told
what?
you.
You know what? Stay tuned because Experiment Perilous has a lot of amazing things coming up this year for 2019.
Where can we find you guys online to figure out where you guys are going to be playing next and find out all the
Facebook.
2019 recordings that are going to happen?
Facebook. There's a band page. We're gonna get one going for Instagram. You know, we've. This is the thing. We start things and we never really finish them because of the time. We need time. If time allows, and we finish everything. But
Procrastinators.
This, yeah, exactly. But this time around, look us up online. You know, if you're
Larry,
interested-
spell the name of the band for us so we can look it up online. I mean, Joe. Sorry, I'm looking at Joe because Joe looks. Sorry, I'm looking at him.
You're looking at him. Say my name.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
Really?
He's like, I don't know how to
Like,
spell
what
it.
is going on here?
Start with
This
E.
motherfucker smoked out in the break, didn't he?
I knew- allegedly.
I did not.
Spell the band name.
I'm ready to go play. I'm gonna go play.
Spell the
I
band
did
name.
not.
Spell the
I'm
band
ready
name.
to go play.
I did
That's it.
not.
Spell the name. Spell the band name.
Spell the band name.
Experiment Perilous.
I
Spell
did
it.
not.
Figure it out.
That was a good. That was a good escape.
Experiment
EX
Perilous.
Experiment.
Figure it
Is it-
out.
It's been the same name for how many years now?
13,
Trece,
14 years.
And you
Ese.
still
Perilous.
you can't spell it?
You know what? That's the same equivalence as you.
not my job.
dumbass. You don't know the fucking number here, so it's the same shit.
What's the number?
Or that guy. He don't know the fucking numbers
Or
here.
he should know.
Yeah, he should know. He's the fucking oldest one here.
I don't know any of the fucking numbers.
I know
there.
you're a fucking dick.
His calendar is still
Listen.
those lines.
Anyone
with
have
the
any questions for the
advocacy.
band? any?
You're a fucking jerk, dude. Fuck you. Just for that.
Fuck you, asshole.
And I'm gonna put away my advent calendar because Christmas is over. Too.
You have to start fresh.
By the way, Guapo here. Are you still looking for a band? Because I mean, we can audition you tonight.
Absolutely.
Are you guys willing to take one more asshole?
Can you guys hold on?
No, that's the wrong band.
No, wrong band.
The other band was Fizzle of Assholes. This is a different
There's
band.
not enough room for
Not enough room for what?
For an
Say
asshole.
it. Don't look at it.
One more asshole.
There's only
No more.
one fucking vampire here.
Are we ready to do
Can I
this,
be a
gentlemen?
vampire too?
Wait, do it again. Do it again. Wait. Give me that. Wait. Mario, hand me el fucking
Big Blue?
the crusher. Big Blue.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Do it again.
Yes. I will suck the
You're
blood.
about to poke his eye out before he plays.
He doesn't need his eye to play.
Hey, do the hammer lock.
Yeah.
Turkey neck.
Gentlemen,
Dude,
thank you guys for
turkey
coming
neck.
down and sharing your fucking story. Your 13 years of putting up with Edward's fucking crazy bullshit. And he's just fucking.
How you guys have never had your neck sucked and shit from a vampire is beyond. me.
I'll
After all
tell
these
you
years.
one
There's
quick.
something else sucked, all right?
You guys they perform with garlic
Hold
around
on,
their
hold
neck.
on. Do you guys ever wake up with hickeys and be like, what the
I'm
fuck?
gonna tell you one quick funny story before we go.
All right.
One
better
quick-
be funny,
one-
fucker.
This is fucking good.
Yeah, all right.
So
Involve me?
it involves you.
Uh-oh.
So
Fucking
right
Joe.
away.
this one time, Joe and I went to go see Bad Brains at the House of Blues, right? All original members. We were fucked up. We're fucking fucked up, right?
We were
And then
fucking
after the show, we're walking, and this motherfucker decides to punch me. All right?
Wait, what?
It gets better. He punches me, right? And I look at him like, what the fuck? And he's laughing. He's like, hey. So I start laughing with him, right? Then once the laughing stops, I go, okay, my turn. And then when I fucking hit him, he fucking KOs. It was the best fucking funny thing.
Then all of a sudden he tells this guy at the fucking next spot, he's like,
Oh,
hey,
at the Sky Bar.
at the Sky Bar, he's like,
I told him I was a Nine Inch
I'm the
Nails.
keyboardist from Nine Inch Nails. And they let us into fucking the
They let
Sky
us
Bar.
in. Yeah, they let us in.
Fucking out of nowhere in Hollywood. Let's go play.
That's a hell of a segue.
Let's
Fucking
do it.
Joe,
Let's
own
do
that
it.
shit.
Ladies
He just
and
got up
gentlemen,
like, I don't give a
ladies and
fuck. I'm
gentlemen,
gonna go pick up my
Experiment
fucking
Perilous.
bass.
That's right.
Fuck you,
That's right.
bitches. Pigs will be right back with some live shit right now.
Let's go.
We're gonna fucking check out that fucking video game. How about that? Goddamn fucking Joe, dude.
That's fucking funny.
That dude's a fucking rock star. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Joe?
Once again, Experiment Perilous, Pigs Radio episode 305. It's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah. We were gonna play it live as a request.
Well, we're gonna play it live right now. Get your ass up.
Play fucking play the Bowie one. We did a cover of Bowie. The movie stage.
Ah, shit. I know I want some fucking pain. Pigs Radio episode 305, hanging out with Experiment Perilous. We're getting all set up on the pig stage right now. We're about to show
See,
them.
as soon as the vampire got on stage, the fucking fog rolled in.
The fucking...
This fucking guy.
Once again, gentlemen, thank you guys for coming down and sharing your fucking tracks with Pigs Radio and the Pigs Radio universe.
Yeah, you gotta fucking audience tonight.
We do have a fucking a room full of fucking audience members.
Should I do the Spike special? All right, ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention to the stage.
You know what? You should do the Spikes special. I don't know what's going on. All right, guys. What's the first track that we're going to check out tonight?
This song called Not My Fault. Give me a beat. There's something in the air, there's so much that's unclear. There's something wrong with me and I just don't care. Everywhere I go, everyone I see, this bad luck heck seems to just follow me. There is no escape from the feeling and I hate. The lies from the truth I can't seem to separate. There is no excuse for the wrong you won't believe. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. I'm trapped inside the madness of the place you put me in. The suffering in your heart is the hell for your sin. Telling me the lies that you think I wanna hear. Your broken heart burns and your tears interfere. Haunting is a voice on the face you cannot see. Another day and still trapped in misery. Helpless in the moment you deliver to yourself. There is no excuse for the wrong you won't believe. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. Wow! There's something in the air, there's so much that's unclear. There's something wrong with me and I just don't care. Everywhere I go, everyone I see, this bad luck heck seems to just follow me. There is no escape from the feeling and I hate. The lies from the truth I can't seem to separate. There is no excuse for the wrong you won't believe. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. 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 Don't blame it on me.
I blame you, sir.
I blame everything on fucking you. God damn.
I've been experimented on.
I think they're blaming fucking pigs for fucking tonight. God damn it. Are you guys good? Can you guys hear now?
Joe. Yeah, I can hear. The song's called Pure, not Pure, I'm sorry. Fucking, we're gonna play a dance song. So get your asses up and dance. This number's called Scars. Give me a fucking beat.
Empty place. Oh.
Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. There's nowhere to run to, no one to blame. Just shattered illusions I cannot explain. Broken hearts for the deranged. Another soul going insane. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Walk direct into disgrace. The powdered cell holds no embrace. Erect unto the mirrored wall. Agony's left all hope to fall. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are. Your tattered heart has forgotten your name and who you are.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
God damn, dude.
That shit was fucking rocking as fuck. But listen,
We need
at
more
some moment,
fog.
I turned to the screen and I fucking read what was there. Fucking Miggs over there with a more fog. Damn it.
More fog, motherfucker. More fog.
We gotta do it with Christopher Walken's voice. With like, I need more fog.
I need more fog on the stage.
I need more fog.
Joe's having the best time of his fucking life
that
right
was-
now.
That was good, but I need more fog on the stage.
Damn.
Can I get more fog on the stage? Actually, give me.
You need some water,
while you're at
Rockstar?
it- While you're at it, give me some of that Jack, yeah?
We need more cowbell.
Cheers, Pigs Radio.
Salud.
Hey, fucking cheers and goodbye to 2018. Let's hope 2019 rocks for everybody, huh?
Fuck you, 2018. I'm ready to hear new music by Experiment
right.
Perilous in 2019.
Nostrovia. Nostrovia.
They say Australia?
Australia, Nostrovia.
Oh, okay.
Nostrovia, it's Russian for cheers.
Oh.
Hey, you mind putting that there? Thank you.
Fuck, this dude's treating me like we're back at Spikes. God damn it. Fuck
Grab
you,
his drink,
Dick.
you fucking bitch.
Fuck you, nigga.
The song's called
You owe me
Pretty
like 15
Little
Brando bucks
Thing.
for that.
You're a strange girl, thinking that you need me. It's a dangerous game that you're playing, little darling. I'll confuse you, use you, maybe love you till you're broken, yeah. It's a disease. silent kiss, a deep and twilight shade, broken words in my drunken slur, a bewitching voice I know to be her, a smile drawn of dark delight, a passion flowing all through the night, through the night. It's a disease and the need of lust that can pay, and never to regret the pleasurable pain you won't forget. My darling girl, my darling girl, my darling girl, you pretty little thing. For her to be mine, a picture with some pain, my sweet little one. This noble ambition cannot be undone. This foolish toil recoils in shame. My fallen heaven and all its pain, and towards a hell I know too well. I know too well. I know too well. It's a disease and the need of lust that can fade, and never to regret the pleasurable pain you won't forget. My darling girl, my darling girl, my darling girl, you pretty little thing, 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 you pretty little thing. Thank you. We have.
God damn.
We have one more for you, pigs.
Do you want to introduce the band, reintroduce the band one last time before we hear your last one?
We've got Hart on guitar. We got Larry Stooge on drums. The one who is always imitated but never duplicated. Joe Beefcake on bass.
Let me tell you, Joe's been rocking out so hard. He's not even on camera. When he is, he looks like he's jacking off, like in front of the light. Goddamn.
See, Joe doesn't have a leash like I do, so I'm limited to my movements. This fucking leash is limiting my movements.
Joe's leashed up.
You want another sip or you're good?
Yeah, I'll take another sip.
Give him his chalice.
Gotta lubricate the vocal cords.
Fuck.
Thank you kindly. So we'll leave you with one more. This one.
Goodbye 2018. Goodbye 2018.
You've heard this before. So this is a brand new fucking song.
Oh.
Brand new song. We actually recorded this song and released it. So this is our brand new single that just came out 12 years ago.
You're bringing us the freshness.
This song's called Pure. Give me a beat.
The Metamorphosis.
It's due for a vampire.
need to know your virtues. I won't take any more of your rules. I feel most alive, burning with hope. I feel so alive with the ache deep inside. Well, there's nowhere to hide. Just give me some pain, and I'll be the same. Oh, give me some pain, and then you will see I'm not the one pretending to be pure. It's all just a mess inside your regrets. A fleeting agony, sanctimonious misery, tears dripping down to eternity, waiting to see the lies unfold by your treachery. Broken by a memory, broken by a memory, broken by a memory, broken by a memory. Just give me some pain, and I'll be the same. Oh, give me some pain, and then you will see I'm not the one pretending to be pure. I don't want to hear your complaints. I don't care about your concern. I don't need to know your virtues. I won't take any more of your ruse. I feel most alive, burning with hope. I feel so alive with the ache deep inside. Well, there's nowhere to hide. Just give me some pain, and I'll be the same. Oh, give me some pain, and then you will see I'm not the one pretending to be pure.
You know, I think we have our like our little EP right there of the band for 2019.
That shit was rocking.
They got the EP live from the PigzRadio Studios.
You know what? Since we're feeling it, we're gonna give you one more.
Fuck yeah!
Oh shit! Let me go get another beer. Hold on.
wait. Does the vampire need
Hold
another
on.
sip?
Somebody needs to move their car.
All right, my blood is type A.
They're parked in red.
Will that work for you?
It's like Spikes all over again.
Hey, can you give me a jack shot, please?
Jack shot.
I got type A blood.
Take a swig out of the bottle. Like a man.
We're gonna give you one more tune. Hopefully you guys are digging it. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, beware of the hickeys.
The vampiro hickeys.
All right, so now. What are you doing?
Everybody, shut the fuck up.
It's a very.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a very delicate number.
Oh.
It's very, tearjerker. It's gonna pull a little something.
It's not AFI, right? Not AFI. Or Nickelback. Okay.
Definitely not AFI.
Okay.
But Nickelback is a gold.
It's not Joe's favorite.
Joe's favorite.
The song is called
Phoenix. Something with Phoenix in it.
Don't Stop Believing.
Oh, shit. That's Journey for
It's going to be a Diana Ross
I want
song.
to tell you about a girl.
Yeah. That's your cue, fool. Joe's all fucked up.
No, not. Ready?
I want to tell you about a girl. Actually, you know what? Daughter of Babylon it is. I was fucking it.
Come on, Joe. Get your shit in.
Psych!
I'm going to hell, straight to hell, and my heart and my soul is feeling well. Cause of a girl tainting my world. Her kiss can still be very deeper than her spell. There's a stress that longing yearns only to be held. The more I desire her, the more she tortures me. Daughter of Babylon, she really turns me on. Daughter of Babylon, she'll only do me wrong. Daughter of Babylon, she really turns me on. Daughter of Babylon. Yeah, she really turns me on. It came to be, she murdered me. The fantasy of flesh in this lustful dream. Now on her knees, she croaks to me. Scream, pretty baby, scream. Then the explosion of our sin. Scream to me, you'll need to begin. Slide your legs upward and crawl above. Daughter of Babylon, she really turns me on. Daughter of Babylon, she'll only do me wrong. Daughter of Babylon, she really turns me on. Daughter of Babylon. Yeah, she really turns me on. Take it down! I said take it down, damn it! Way, way down. Now listen. Listen! I'm gonna tell you a story. And it's not too cool. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. So listen. She called me perversion. She called me destruction. She called me seduction, then begged for salvation. A new religion between her legs.
The original Sin Not Aged. So listen. Listen. Listen! Goodbye, 2018. Hello, 2019. This is it. Live it up. 2019 is gonna be your fucking year. It's gonna be our year. It's gonna be your fucking year. Don't let anything hold you back. This world is our fucking world. It's our fucking planet. Fuck the fucking monkey who thinks he's running it. So this goes out to you. Nicotine stain and liquor breath. Laughing as she squeezes her breath. Enigmatic medicine cannot compare. Little voodoo dolly with black weirdos there. Tell me one more time how the price of my soul. Not upon the pride as she crawls on the floor. Daughter of Babylon, she really turns me on. Daughter of Babylon, she'll only do you wrong. Daughter of Babylon, she really turns me on. Daughter of Babylon.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
she
about.
really turns me on.
Oh!
Stomping on my penis. She turns me on.
Jesus Christ.
Got the reprise and everything. God damn it.
I just converted. I am I'm no longer a believer of Jesus, but I'm a believer of a vampire.
If I wore panties, they'll be on stage right now because they are fucking soaking wet.
We've been experimented on.
If I was still into the WWF, I would be a Brood fan.
My Perilous is paralyzed.
Fucking
God damn.
Joe so rock and roll that he asked for a beer and I waterfalled a Modelo
You
on him.
did, dude. I was trying to fucking get that shit on fucking film. Joe's been jumping around all over. Like, he has his bass still with him. Like he's.
He thinks he's still playing. He thinks he's still on
He
stage.
can't function without it.
I can't believe it.
Let me tell you, Larry though on
Can I
fucking
be-
drums, right? And fucking heart.
Someone sacrifice me.
Heart.
Now listen, you guys remember this when you're cutting the royalty checks. How much of it you're gonna get a heart now?
Someone sacrifice me, please, now.
We're sacrificing Joe.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't even want to live anymore. Someone just sacrifice me.
Don't worry, we're gonna sacrifice you from the show though.
I'm gonna sacrifice you just for the fuck of it.
Love that.
Thank you guys for coming down and just being rock and roll. Goddamn, Edward Transylvania, man.
You know,
Edward Transylvania.
listen, this is a long time coming. I've known this guy for years, and I wasn't here back when they first performed here, so it was awesome to see him here tonight.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
transformed.
I can't hear anything, but I could hear you next to me. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. Mario's always been a big supporter. So has
Totally.
The Negro who cannot be named, the unknown Negro,
The mysterious of niggas.
the mysterious of niggas. But we appreciate their support, and again, fucking rip off the fucking uniform, rip off the label, and just love music.
Yeah, Joe. It's
Love
okay.
music.
It's okay to love AFI. It's okay.
I don't know about that one.
Make sure you guys check out Experiment Perilous.
But Gabba Gabba, we accept you. We accept you. One of us.
That's right.
Gabba Gabba.
All right, so what's the shows? What's the shows coming out with Experiment Perilous.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. 2019.
Facebook.
Oh, there's nothing confirmed? I thought there was a confirmed show.
No, nothing confirmed.
It was a confirm of non-confirmed.
All right, you guys got a Facebook page or a...
Yeah, Facebook.
All right.
Shut the fuck up.
All
there you
right.
go.
On that note, pigs out.
Fuck you, Badger. Bitch.
Welcome to
Happy New Year, bitch.
You whore.
Bitch.
Fuck you, underdog.
Hey, yo, DJ, stop the
Fuck all y'all.
music.
We love you. Fuck you too, Ronnie. Bitch. Happy New Year, bitch.
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you on the frog.
Fuck you.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern United States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of Cock Balls and Ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit RobertReese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.